The Lockheed Martin X-44A is an unmanned aerial vehicle technology demonstrator built by the Lockheed Martin Skunk Works. After the 1999 cancellation of the RQ-3 Darkstar, the Department of Defense terminated Darkstar in January 1999, after determining the UAV was not aerodynamically stable and was not meeting cost and performance objectives. The RQ-3 Darkstar was designed as a high-altitude endurance UAV and incorporated stealth aircraft technology to make it difficult to detect, which allowed it to operate within heavily defended airspace, unlike the Northrop Grumman RQ-4 Global Hawk, which is unable to operate except under conditions of air supremacy. The name of the mysterious aircraft is extremely unclear because the X-44 Manta program, which originated around the same time, sought to test a tailless manned aircraft design. With the aim of realizing new speed, fuel efficiency, and maneuverability capabilities with such a design, as well as to demonstrate simpler and less expensive forms of aircraft structure fabrication, this hypothetical aircraft would use thrust vectoring as its principal type of flight control. The war zone referred to another Lockheed vehicle with the same name as a fat little flying wing drone. The X-44A was the first stealthy, flying wing unmanned aircraft to take to the skies in 2001. Other test programs were also funded, such as a deck handling demonstration for U.S. Navy carriers. The X-44A wasn't made public until 2018. Above all, the X-44A, which has been around for almost 20 years, serves as a reminder that there is still a wealth of knowledge about technology and history hidden in the highly classified, black, realm. Lockheed Martin decided to build a technology demonstrator for a potential family of flying wing UAVs that could be used for combat and non-combat roles. The resulting X-44A was built in 1999 and first flew in 2001, representing an interim design between the Darkstar and P-175. Lockheed Martin kept the X-44A under wraps until February 2018. The X-44A is reportedly made from nanocarbon fiber and is powered by a Williams F-122 turbofan engine. The wingspan of the X-44A is 30 feet, half of that of the RQ-170 Sentinel. The X-44A is currently on display at the National Museum of the U.S. Air Force, near Dayton, Ohio, in the Research and Development Gallery housed in Building 4. This USAF and NASA-led effort is said to have been abandoned before the turn of the 2000s, leaving only some conceptual art behind, most notably, sketches of what looks to be a tailless F-22 with an extended trapezoidal wing. The true X-44A's design, or one that is very similar to it, has been found in a Lockheed patent from 1996. The X-44 has a Williams F-112 turbojet engine and purportedly has skin composed of nanocarbon fiber. The F-112 engine has also been employed in the McDonnell Douglas X-36 and Boeing X-50 unmanned technology demonstrators, as well as cruise missiles like the covert AGM-129. The X-44 is almost half as big as its RQ-170 successor in terms of size, with a wingspan of about 30 feet. The airframe is flexible and has a potato-shaped fuselage that might accommodate several types of sensors. Like the RQ-170, it's also possible that the aircraft will feature detachable wings for transport. The aircraft has rakes, squared-off wingtips, and typical control surfaces along its trailing edge. The X-44 is said to have participated in a competition between Boeing, Northrop Grumman, and Lockheed, the outcome of which is unknown, but it appears that Lockheed lost, in addition to conducting independent research for Lockheed Martin. Unknown, but perhaps an early semi-disposable stealthy drone program very similar to the present low-cost attritable strike demonstration, LCASD program of the Air Force Research Lab. The symbol, a cryptic crest that first appeared in Trevor Peglin's book I Could Tell You But Then You Would Have to Be Destroyed by Me, Emblems from the Pentagon's Black World, has gained popularity among aerospace and defense enthusiasts. The crest has a black manta ray on it, which is interesting given the X-44 program mentioned earlier was known as Black Manta. Potus est melius quam satis bene, which translates to making something better than merely good enough, may be a reference to the production methods utilized to make the X-44. The phrase indigo, delta, kilo appears to be an allusion to the phrase I don't know, underscoring the program's extensive categorization. The first star and its constellation are yet unknown. The X-44 is a new development in a line of aircraft that collectively represent the Skunk Works covert foray into the highly advanced. A family of stealth unmanned aircraft systems, some of which are definitely still shrouded in secrecy, presumably had this type as one of their cruder forerunners. But it is apparent how it contributed to the development of the P-175 Polecat demonstration, which had a similar program objective and general design but on a much larger and more sophisticated scale. The Skunk Works produced a family of covert flying wings throughout the early and middle 2000s, and more aircraft presumably existed at the same time. A penetrating and persistent reconnaissance capability would have been a key priority after the 9/11 attacks, and it is well known that a comparable clandestine aircraft system owned by Lockheed took part in Operation Iraqi Freedom. This was most certainly a semi-operational prototype of the RQ-170 Sentinel, which made its public debut at the Afghan airbase of Kandahar in 2007.